Alabama Personal Lines Practice Exam. Welcome to the quiz. A client's jewelry collection is stolen from their home. Under a standard HO3 policy, how is this type of loss typically handled? Is it A, it is covered up to the full limit of coverage C? Or B, it is covered without any special limits or deductibles? C, it is subject to a special sublimit, such as $1,500 for theft of jewelry? Or D, it is excluded unless the insured can provide original receipts? The answer is C. In a standard HO3 homeowners policy, theft is a covered peril under coverage C personal property, but there are special sublimits for certain high-value or easily stolen items including jewelry, watches, furs, and precious stones, typically limiting theft coverage to around $1,500 total for all such items in a loss. This sublimit applies even if the overall coverage C limit is much higher. Full coverage C limit does not apply due to the special restriction. No special limits or deductibles being waived is incorrect, as sublimits and deductibles still apply. Receipts may help prove value but are not required to avoid exclusion. Because standard policies cap theft of jewelry at a low sublimit like $1,500, this is how the loss is typically handled. Next question. Which of these individuals is generally not automatically covered under a personal auto policy's liability section? Is it A, a permissive driver who is not a resident relative? Or B, the named insured's 16-year-old resident child with a learner's permit? C, a person using the covered auto while employed in the auto repair business? Or D, the named insured's spouse living in the same household? The answer is C. Liability coverage in a personal auto policy excludes anyone using the covered auto while employed in or engaged in an auto sales, repair, service, parking, or storage business, because this is considered business use, not personal. Permissive drivers are covered if using the vehicle with permission. Resident children, including minors with permits, are covered as family members. Spouses in the household are included. Because business use of the vehicle is a standard exclusion, this person is generally not automatically covered. Next question. What is the purpose of loss of use coverage in an auto policy? Is it A, to pay for a rental car if the insured's car is stolen? Or B, to pay for repairs to the insured's car? C, to cover the loss of income if the insured cannot drive? Or D, to pay for a new car if the insured's car is totaled? The answer is A. Loss of use coverage in some personal auto policies pays for rental car expenses or other transportation costs, while the insured's covered vehicle is being repaired due to a covered collision or comprehensive loss. It helps the insured continue normal activities. It does not pay for repairs which are covered by collision or comprehensive. Loss of income is not typically included in standard auto policies. Replacement with a new car is not part of loss of use. Because it covers temporary transportation needs during repairs, this is its purpose. Next question. What does broad form named perils coverage typically include compared to basic form? Is it A, fewer specific perils are listed? Or B, it is an open perils / all risk form? C, it includes a few additional perils like falling objects and weight of ice / snow? Or D, it removes all exclusions? The answer is C. Broad form coverage is a named perils type that lists more covered causes of loss than the basic form and typically adds several additional perils, such as falling objects, weight of ice, snow, or sleet, accidental discharge of water or steam, and others that basic form does not include. Basic form has fewer named perils. Open perils or all-risk coverage does not list perils, but covers everything unless excluded, and is different from broad form. Exclusions are still present in broad form policies. Because broad form builds on basic by adding extra named perils like falling objects and ice weight, this makes it more comprehensive within the named perils framework. Next question. What does replacement cost coverage on a homeowner's policy mean for personal property? Is it A, it pays the original purchase price? Or B, it pays the actual cash value at the time of loss? C, it pays the cost to buy a new item of like kind and quality without deduction for depreciation? Or D, it only applies if the item is less than 5 years old? The answer is C. Replacement cost coverage on personal property pays the amount needed to purchase or repair a new item of similar kind and quality without subtracting depreciation for age or wear. This allows the insured to replace damaged items with new ones. Original purchase price does not account for current costs. Actual cash value subtracts depreciation. Age limits are not standard. Because replacement cost ignores depreciation and pays for new equivalents, this is its meaning. Next question. What is the function of a consent to rate form? Is it A, the insured agrees to a higher than standard premium to keep a policy that would otherwise be declined or canceled? Or B, the insured agrees to let the insurer check their credit score? C, the insured consents to electronic funds transfer for premiums? Or D, the insured agrees to a policy with reduced coverage? The answer is A. A consent to rate form is signed when an insured agrees to pay a premium higher than the standard rate filed with regulators in order to obtain or keep coverage that the insurer would otherwise decline or cancel due to higher risk. It is voluntary. Credit checks are separate. EFT is payment method consent. Reduced coverage is different. Because it allows coverage at a surcharged rate, this is its function. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us how many you scored out of 6 in the comments, and let me know what topic I should post next. Bye.